When I think about it, it is actually crazy when you sit back and think that it took until the 5th round for Shedeur Sanders to hear his name called. When he slipped out of the 1st round, I'm like, all right, maybe you can make a valid point that he's probably the 2nd or 3rd best quarterback in the draft. I mean, Cam Ward went first to the Tennessee Titans, Jackson Dart went to the New York Giants, and you're thinking like, okay, maybe you can make that argument, right? But y'all gonna say all of these other quarterbacks is better than him? For real? I mean, you cannot convince me that outside of Cam Ward and Jackson Dart, any of these guys are better than Shedeur Sanders. At a certain point, it did feel like he was being targeted. But let's be honest, he probably was. The NFL draft is entertainment, and ratings do matter. And keeping a name like Shedeur Sanders on the board kept people tuned in day after day. But let's be real, this was definitely orchestrated. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you dice it, and honestly, it was never just about talent. They simply did not want to deal with the Sanders family. Remember during the interview with Tamron Hall, Coach Prime himself, Deion Sanders, said there were only a couple teams that he wouldn't want Shedeur to play for. He even hinted that he might intervene if Shedeur landed somewhere he didn't approve of. Later, he may have backtracked and said he'd support whatever team drafts his son. But think about how the owners received that. In their eyes, nobody is bigger than the NFL. Not Deion, not Shedeur, and not the Sanders. And I believe they were sending a message loud and clear. I don't think these owners seen Shedeur as a generational talent that they had to bend backwards for. I think they simply asked themselves, why draft the quarterback and have to deal with added scrutiny, criticism, and the massive voice and influence of his father? And at the end of the day, the NFL moves on with or without you. And now, Shedeur Sanders is officially a Cleveland Brown. Selected with the 144th overall pick in the 5th round, the journey is just beginning. Now it's time to prove them wrong.